This is the 5-Minute Youth Devotional Reading with Alex Sarria.
April 4th. I don't always understand him, but he always loves me. Isaiah 55:8 says, "My thoughts are nothing like your thoughts, says the Lord, and my ways are far beyond what you can imagine." Many people recognize their inability to understand God. They consider that he exists, but they neither understand him nor try to. There's so many things in your world that you can touch, measure, that you dare not experience the intangible and immeasurable. The unknown God seems very comfortable because he's situated outside of everyday life and doesn't bother too much. We, however, want to know him, visualize him, understand each of his intentions and desires. But it's not always easy. We don't always get God right. There's something I've had a hard time learning. That I don't understand something doesn't mean it doesn't work. Sometimes I don't understand how a car engine works, but I use it every day. There are many things that surpass our knowledge of them, and they're there. Some for centuries, doing their own thing. There are millions of people who are incomprehensible to us, and they're there everywhere, minding their own business. I don't recognize that I don't always understand God. That doesn't mean he's not accessible. Just that I don't always understand him. He's there though, and you may have no idea, but he really does his thing. My impatience and inability do not limit his mercy and power. David in Psalm 27 states that God is his light and his salvation. How interesting. Very few intellectuals would put these two words together. They would say light and knowledge, light and success, defense and salvation, forgiveness and salvation. But light and salvation? That's the key. God not only reveals himself to us, but reveals himself for us. He doesn't stop until he feels us safe under his watch and care. It's then that we understand that his truth frees us and saves us. Because not only does he share information, but above all, he produces in us the transformation we need for eternity. The psalmist encourages us to know how to wait to grow in knowledge and to confirm the intervention of an accessible God, our God. What does God represent to us? Much in complementarity, because he has no limits, and all his facets converge in love. Positivity, because we know we're protected and attended. Festivity, because he sets the spark and ignites any mood. Completeness, because with him there are no shortages or more needs. Hopefulness, because we know that he keeps every promise. And there's no other like him, because his thoughts are different, and so are his methods. I don't always understand him, but he always.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If this was helpful for you, please share it with a friend. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Always remember this: walking with God is the greatest thing you could ever do. You are his priority. Make him yours, and you will always live out your purpose. God bless.